spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. On and on, does anybody know what we are looking for? Jewelry? Yeah, I look like a fucking superstar right now because the type of jewelry that we got in should only be worn by somebody who rides a Harley, leather chaps, a vest with all his pubes hanging out, or looks like this. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you onto some fire jewelry that only rockers should wear.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Listen, morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Shout out to Luke Zion for sponsoring this video and sending me some shit that is fucking wild. Now, these are actually handmade Byzantine chains in sterling silver. However, it's a sterling silver with a twist, a kind of chemical treatment. Like this hair color, it's chemically treated, and trust me, this is natural. Shout out to Hims. They're gonna be a sponsor real soon, and this is the product of that. I'm gonna show you 3 different sizes of Byzantine. We're gonna take the weights, and then you guys can determine if you're into the whole Byzantine vibe. Let me put on my surgical gloves so we can inspect some of these joints, because these are 3 different sizes of Byzantine joints that are handmade and are peculiar. Like, I personally don't know if I would rock these chains. I haven't seen them in person as of yet. Even the Byzantine style is very selective. They got more of a squared off Byzantine, some got a more round look, some have this Polynesian flair. We're gonna see what these joints look like. Here are the 2 joints that were sent over by Luke Zion, and let's look at the different sizes. Oh boy, all right. Oh, they got this kind of lock on it. Very cool. I actually been curious about this kind of lock on jewelry. Hey, whoever said opening these packages with these fucking gloves is easy, you're a liar. So I was able to find the specs is 3.5, 4, and 5 millimeter Byzantines, and we'll start off with the 5 millimeter so you can get the true look of these Byzantine, but I like to call them blackened Byzantine. Now this is the biggest one. Now why I call it blackened is because these are actually chemically oxidized prior to you even wearing them. They put something like a chemical, I believe it's called sulfur-ish, where it gives it that naturally oxidized looks and actually makes it look blackened. Kind of Cajun style Byzantine, as it were. So this style for me just screams a dude on a Harley, badass motherfucker wearing this type of top, no undershirt because you don't want to see my grandma arms, tattooed out, hairy ass chest, doesn't give a fuck about appearance, and has this Celtic kind of Polynesian type vibe to this Byzantine. Now this one is definitely more of the rounder. I've seen the more squared off ones as well, but this definitely screams Celtic rock star fucking silver lover or sick hipster who rocks leather pants and some fucking 3/4 boots and looks like a sexual deviant who fucking chills with Bret Michael. So here is the 5 millimeter joint. This one I believe is around 24 inches, 22 to 24 inches, if I'm not mistaken. We'll definitely check it on the neck and really get more of a gauge on it. So this is the 5 millimeter, which construction wise, I mean, it's fucking complex. I'm not gonna lie to you. The mechanism and the hinge work on this type of chain is quite cyborgish. Like, there's a lot of complexity and fucking difficulty that would go into this type of piece. I'm not gonna hold you. Very like that snake game back in the day that the old heads remember used to hold the snake like this and it would kind of fucking wiggle back and forth. All right, let's look at 3.5 millimeter. Now these type of locks, I have minimal experience with these type of locks. I've always wanted to purchase a piece with this type of lock because these locks are generally found in the Asian market and especially on very high carat gold. Like, these are infamous locks to be put on like 24K pieces. Not that the lock itself is gonna be made of 24K, they're generally 18 to 22, but it's a very intricate piece, and I've always wondered how stable they are and how good they are. So let me take these fucking gloves off, because this shit is driving me crazy. Like, the construction of this shit really takes some kind of fucking artistry here. But let me see how this works. Just want to see if it just comes. All right, not complicated. It's literally a little bit of pressure you put and it comes off. Now this one looks shorter. No, this one's probably like 22, 24 also. I'm gonna show you all three of these side by side so you can gauge the actual sizes between 3.5 millimeter, 4 and 5 millimeter, and see if these are not only your style, but your sizes. Truth be told, I was gonna go into this video not really liking these chains because they're not my fucking style. But they're kind of growing on me like herpes. I don't know, it's something about this Polynesian style mix has me fucking intrigued. Let's put these shits on neck. This one is the smaller one. This is the 3.5 millimeter. I wanna see how this shit looks. Let me see if I should, oh damn, the weave. Okay, so that little loop was easy enough to put on. I got a black t-shirt under. Let me open this shit up. Of course, I got the CUBAKNOW shirt on. Move my hair out of the way. Let's give you a quick neck profile. Let me see, this one is the 4 millimeter, just to get an idea of what the weights are gonna be like on these joints. It's got some fucking weight. This one's about 60 grams, almost 60 grams on this puppy right here. And this is the 4 millimeter, so the big boy, about 85 fucking grams. So these aren't any light pieces here at all. Let's jump right into putting on the 5 millimeter on neck. We're gonna be fucking layering Byzantines up in this bitch. Let's just fucking layer them all together. Layering Byzantines? Who's doing that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I came in with a very closed mind. Like, I don't like these shits. This is definitely not my style. And it's not something that I definitely would find as a daily wear for my personal taste, because I like silver, but I'm a gold freak, gold dust status. But let's hit you with a triple neck profile. These stacked look kind of different. Yo, this layer look, I really feel like a fucking rock star. I mean, you have to have a certain type of presence and a certain type of swag to rack these shits. We saw the smallest size. Let me see how the big size looks. Yeah, you know what? That 5 millimeter hit different. I mean, if you're gonna go this route, I actually feel that the 4 millimeter might be kind of, just hit 3.5 or maybe 5. If you want the presence factor and you're a Byzantine silver fan, the 5 is just a standalone piece. Doesn't need to be stacked, doesn't need none of that shit. What do you guys think? Is this something that you would fucking rock? Is this not your style? Is Byzantine even a link that interested you? Curious to know. I thought it'd be worse. They're actually eye looking, but the manufacturing behind it and the skill that comes into this is no fucking joke. Shout out to Luke Zion for sponsoring this video, and these shits are available on the website. I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what it is? Biggest in the game. Rocking Byzantines like a rock star. This might be a look. Smooches.
One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start attack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you